Man, what up, though, and welcome to another show. M&G Jeff No Chaser, man. How are y'all doing, man? I'm hoping y'all gonna have a great weekend this weekend. It looked like it's about to rain where we at, but that's all right, man. We about to bring everything into this show right now. The energy, and you know me, I sound bright around here. You know what I'm talking about? Don't Jeff, don't be a hater.
I'm not a hater.
Don't be a hater, man.
How you gonna call me out? But the other person said something too. Well, I ain't mean to point at you. That was kind of like snitching,
she
bro.
said something.
Damn.
I didn't hear her. I heard
Mine was loud. That's
it
why.
was. It was.
She was.
So let me go ahead and introduce the panel that we got today. So we got a newcomer, and you know we always introduce the newcomer first because we got to put them on blast. We got Brian here, man. He came to join us with our shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, tell him what up, though.
What up, y'all? It's good to be here. You know what I'm saying? First podcast ever, so I'm going to give y'all the real. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what's up.
Yup, my boy M&G invited me on the show, so we going to make it live.
Let's do it.
That's a bet. And we got Shay here. She came back for the shenanigans.
The downer.
Man.
Watch
I'm
the
not
downer.
ready.
The downer.
Excuse me?
Huh?
What did you say?
I was saying, go ahead, do your thing.
Whatever.
Now, before we go ahead and jump into this topic, you know, there's some things that I seen online that I had to bring to the team because I had to hear their opinion. I really had to hear their opinion. I seen a whole bunch of opinions out there, but I want to know what the team got to say something about it. So one of the things I want to bring before I bring this real hot one, the one I want to bring is y'all know Lil Wayne kicked out his girlfriend, long time on girlfriend on and off since 2020, out of house on Mother's Day with her daughter. After she had this, mommy surgery that she had. Well, I just want to know what's your thoughts about that. Is kicking a woman out on Mother's Day bad? Is it rude? Is it like just Lil Wayne antics?
I'm gonna let them go.
Because I'm gonna tell you, like, it's diabolical.
Is it?
It. I mean, I ain't say I didn't like it. I'm just saying it's diabolical.
I don't think so.
I don't know what she did,
But that's what I was just about to say. What did she do to get kicked out?
Right.
Don't nobody know.
Don't nobody know.
But she
Exactly.
won a suit, though. She won a suit.
Yeah, because she had a lifestyle she had to live, so now she getting kicked out.
But I see a lot of girlfriends trying to sue. Especially when the dude got a whole bunch of money. Girlfriends try to sue for a lifestyle, but you ain't nobody though.
I mean, if you look at it, what's the difference between being sued and getting child support?
Is that his child?
No.
See?
I'm just saying.
It's like a money grab.
Yeah, exactly. That's all it is. Money, a bag. A bag is a bag.
And I was trying to figure out, she got this mommy makeover, but she didn't recently have a kid. But she also a model.
Right.
So is she a plus size model? I don't know. I don't know what her background is.
I'm
not judging nothing like that. I'm just trying to figure out this 16-year later mommy makeover that she putting in that.
This month. Say 16 years.
Man.
My bad.
Me personally, I don't care. That's their business. I don't care if it's Mama's Day, Mother's Day, Christmas, Easter. If she gotta go, she gotta go.
Now, Joe, let me ask you this: what if that was your mama?
What you mean if it was my mama?
But his mama ain't out here doing stupid stuff.
Right.
We don't know
about my mama. What's going on, bro?
Not like that disrespectfully.
I'll call your auntie right now. I mean,
I'm just saying.
If I'm 16,
if we was in a position, right? Right now, we was in a position, and it was our mom that was dating somebody. I don't know, whatever the case is, same situation, and they end up putting them out on Mother's Day, and they had nowhere to go.
She my mother. She always has somewhere to go.
Facts.
She my mother.
And like I said, I'm not saying that it's wrong or right or anything like that. I just try to look at it from different perspectives.
I think it's perfectly fine. I think it's perfectly fine what he did because evidently they was having problems before then.
And if they're on and off for since 2020.
Yeah.
It's 25. That's 5 years.
Yeah, to me, that's sending a message.
On Mother's Day. Like, I don't care if you're a mom or not.
Day, that's sending a message. It must have been bad.
Yeah.
That's my thought.
Or he simply just asked her to do something and he kept asking her to do it and then he finally just, you gotta go.
Or he like making money, so she probably wasn't bringing no money in and he probably was telling her to get a job or do some type of modeling. And she basically was like, oh, you make all the money. So he was like, well, you need to go then.
Yeah, 5 years.
He probably paid for the mommy makeover.
Facts.
Yeah, he might have paid for it.
Yeah.
I seen it was something she was only making about $5 million.
She only making
My man
5?
said only $5 million.
I mean, compared to
compared to
Wayne.
Wayne,
what
yeah.
I make,
You know,
okay.
that's why she's
Yeah.
coming after the money like that. You know, could be.
Yeah, I can see that. But
That's crazy.
you didn't make this money.
But
Right.
You wasn't in the studio with me, or you wasn't out here on tour. Well, she probably was out there on tour with him. But then again, I don't think she was, you know?
Oh, what tour?
I mean, you know how Lil Wayne,
When the last time Wayne had
you know
a
how
tour?
Lil Wayne be popping up on different people's tours and stuff.
Oh,
behind
yeah,
the scenes
yeah,
and
But that's
stuff.
not a tour.
I mean, he's still making money off of it.
That is true.
He be pop up and be like, "I'll show up." He's still making money off.
I
of
mean,
it.
I am waiting to see what the next album gonna look like, but he ain't on tour.
He's still making money though.
Somehow, some way.
Somehow, some way. And she's sitting up in a crib collecting her money from whatever she was when she was doing what she was doing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, man, no ring, no kid with her. You know, so he got away with one.
I mean, that's a
That's
safe
a
space
fact.
right there. I'm telling you.
Man, you gonna sue me because I kicked you out? Crazy work.
Yeah.
But what are you suing me for?
Because he kicked her out. She ain't got nowhere to go. Lifestyle,
what she
yeah.
said, he put her hands on her or something like that.
Yeah, she said he was being abusive, but I mean,
but nobody really knows what goes on behind closed doors.
You know, I hate to say this, but I think it's just a last resort tactic to try to get somebody to get on her
Why you
side.
hate to say it?
Because if he really was putting his hands on her, did she file a report in the beginning to start that paper trail?
Well, I hate to say it because, you know, a lot of people get sensitive when you talk about women and abuse.
That's their damn fault. I mean, look,
I just had a question.
I'm not saying I condone guys beating on women. That's not what I'm saying.
Definitely not.
What I'm saying is, if this guy whoop your ass and you get out the situation, but then you go back and he beat you again, you leave the situation, then you go back, he beat you again. If it's a constant thing, keep going or the same circle,
judge should rule in his favor.
That's true.
Yeah,
that's true. There's no report. There's no pictures. There's I don't know if there's previous allegations. I mean, if you want to keep going back to the abuse, then in my opinion, you just like abuse.
Exactly.
I hate to say it like that, but
you miss your daddy. That's how I look at it. I mean, your daddy didn't whoop your ass enough. I mean, I don't know what it is. Who wants to get beat by a grown man at every turn?
Is 5'5". That's my guy though.
Yeah, that's my guy. I'm messing with Wayne.
He 5'5".
Yeah, he ain't tall.
Yeah.
Wayne.
I mean,
and he weigh like 100 pounds.
Yeah, right.
So if he whooping on your, I mean, get your weight up. That's all I can say. Get your weight up. But I think, you know what? Before we move on, I think every female is going to try that abuse situation because it's so much going on right now to where all the stars are getting hit with this abuse case.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
So they like, I might as well try it. I mean, what is either gonna happen or it ain't gonna happen.
Right.
You know, I had seen this. I was talking to this guy. We did an interview together, and he had said that there is a class to show women how to make false allegations against men.
Crazy.
Like it's a woman-led class, and they teach them how to make false allegations against
men. How is that even legal? You're teaching them. You teaching them.
You can teach anything.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
You can make a business out of anything.
I mean, look at Streamer University. I mean, you could.
I mean, that was smart. I gotta give it to him. That was smart because he probably had them pay for them to come down there, pay him to stream what they've been doing at their house. Yep. That was smart, bro.
Yeah,
that was marketing.
Idea. It was a great idea.
Yeah, that was marketing.
Now he gives his mama that truck.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So but it's a class out there, man, that teach women false allegations, man, and that's crazy. That's crazy.
Now that's diabolical.
That is
because here's the thing: so many men get hit with false allegations from their daughters at a young age, all the way up to just random women and everything.
Mm-hmm.
And false allegations just it can destroy a person.
Yeah.
You know,
Facts.
there was one report where this guy spent, I think, 47 years in prison under false allegations. I think like 40 years in prison for false allegations because two little white girls was upset because upset about something with him or his sister had something that they didn't like or whatever. So they made a false allegation against him. He spent 44 years in jail. When they came to the conclusion that he wasn't committed a crime. Now they still stand on like saying, well, we still have anxiety. How can you have anxiety for something that the man didn't even do?
Didn't they give him like $50,000 or something like that when they got jail? Yeah, for 44 years, $50,000.
He's supposed to be a multi-million.
Man, you supposed to be
He should have sued everybody. He should have sued everybody. He should have sued them.
Absolutely, yeah. And if he's not getting money,
he should have
supposed to.
He should have sued everybody. And the crazy part is that they had no remorse. They still stood on their story as if it really happened, and it didn't. It was a complete fabrication.
But if you believe something for so long, you really think stuff happened. Because you can say, oh, he hit me, he ain't touch you. But if you tell that lie constantly to yourself every day and tell it to somebody else, eventually your mindset makes you believe that you got hit.
That's true.
But
in that essence, should there be a law against false allegations? Because we know if you file a false police report, it's a felony, right? Right, it's felony misdemeanor is one of the two.
Yep.
If you have a false allegation that goes on for so long and incarcerates a man
for 44 years,
should you see jail time?
I mean, 44 years,
You're just
bro.
talking about false allegations, period.
It's false allegations.
I mean, that sounds like what Tory Lane's going through with Meg Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
False allegation.
Ain't
that the same thing?
That's a fact.
And
it's looking bad for her right now. I'm not sure exactly what she's facing, but it just seems like it's looking bad for her.
It's not just looking bad for her; it's looking bad for her and Rock Nation, because from what I've seen, some other stuff behind the scenes is basically saying that that they set Tory Lanez up to get stabbed.
Oh man,
to get stabbed.
But if they can't prove that, then it ain't gonna happen. But they have to really prove that they had him stabbed while he was locked up.
And that's an empire. That's gonna be hard.
You feel me? That's so you really talking about somebody that's kind of high up.
Yeah.
So if you think about Rock Nation and the people that's in there, nah, bro, they not about to get caught up. If anything, she'll go down for what she had done.
I hate to say this, but no, I don't hate to say this. I mean, Jay-Z got a lot of power.
Yeah, he do. Why you think he ain't over there sitting with Puff?
Right.
Man,
he probably should
all them pictures.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
All them pictures.
You know what? Matter of fact, it's not really Jay. He got a little power, but his wife, boy.
So, but this is why I say it. This is why I say that. So
they probably both out.
And I'm gonna bring this full circle. So if you go back to the Rihanna and Chris Brown situation,
that was some bullshit, but all right.
Chris Brown being blackballed for as long as he's been blackballed.
Terrible. Rihanna
seeing the greatest success that anybody could see. Okay.
Long as she ain't singing.
No.
Beyonce made sure of that. Don't trip, dog. I mean, we go put it out there. Let's put it all out there. Okay. Let's be for real.
We'll double back to that. And then somebody said Tory did it. We'll swing back to that too.
Oh shit!
Oh, that must be a Megan fan. That's a Megan fan right there. All right, because Megan was dancing real fine, after them shots. Man, you get shot in your foot. You ain't really dancing.
I mean that's not true. That's not true, because look at Skilla Baby. He just got hit. My man was on stage in a cast or a sling, still slinging that arm.
But we talking about your feet though, bro.
But he wasn't doing too much moving. He was moving.
Man. He was. Bro, did you see him?
Hold on. You telling me if you get shot in both your feet?
She didn't get shot in both her feet, did she?
That was the story. She got shot in both her feet, bro.
I thought it was just one. Oh well, you know what? I don't care.
I thought it was one too.
I thought it was just one.
I don't know.
They said they when Okay, look. Let me finish
Hey,
the
do your
connection.
thing, man. Do your thing.
So, Rihanna, Chris Brown being blackballed and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Then going to this situation here where everything that's coming up is contradictory to what the evidence showed. The court case, everything that they showed in the court case was contradictory to what the evidence showed, even suppressing certain evidence that didn't even see the light of day in the courtroom, only for everything to be as solidified to say that he did it and it wasn't even there. So now we got video, we got body cam footage that's showing up. So we got pictures of her feet showing up.
Where was all this stuff at when all that happened?
Right.
So you trying to tell me Tory Lanez was out here making moves to where they had to put him in prison? No, bro.
So
he wasn't making moves like that.
So I heard a story about that. So the story goes on to say, from what I heard, was that he was an independent artist, and they said he was making like $3 to $5 million a month as an independent artist. And then he was teaching other artists to do that, to be outside of the industry, because the industry wanted him to be in a contract. He said, why would I do that? And I'm already making $3 to $5 million all by money.
But I understand that, but at the same time, you know how many independent artists it is that's making good money? They might not be making, teaching too.
No, not like Tory.
Because they were saying during the pandemic, he was still making that money, and he was doing live shows showing other artists how to do it. The industry don't like that.
Just make himself a target.
Hey, I mean, you know what you're doing. You know what you're doing when you pick up that microphone.
Okay, so did you hear about the story about Suge Knight trying to create a conglomerate and create their own distribution company?
Yep, I heard about that.
And after that, Tupac ended up getting killed. Biggie ended up getting killed.
I think
after that meeting,
I think that was more. It just so happened to happen like that. I don't think all that was in a circle.
They said Jay-Z went and snitched.
I can believe that.
I'm just but look, I'm just telling the story how I heard.
Boy, though, don't come after me. I ain't got nothing. You gotta put that
I'm just telling the story that I hear it. But when you think like, if you ever like look at it, detective movies and stuff like that, certain things it's like, okay, that makes sense. It's the natural order that makes sense. But certain things, when you look at it, you're like, why did this happen so close to something like this?
I understand what you're saying.
Because I can tell you this. One person that I know that told me this, and he told me how to get away with some things. And I was like, well, bro, how did you do it? And you know, the person I know, you know, got away with a few of them or whatever like that, or whatever they did. But they told me, like, look, if you wait long enough, they can't pin it on you. And I was like, if you wait, I was like, you hold a grudge that long. That's a grudge. But all of these stuff is happening too soon. You're telling me that when the reporter came out and said that Tory Lanez, we get new evidence that showed that you innocent, they send that over to Roc Nation and Meg Thee Stallion team. Nobody from Meg Thee Stallion team replies, but people from Roc Nation reply. Executive replies. Next thing, 3 days later, he gets stabbed in prison. He's been there all this time and nothing's happened to him. But all of a sudden, because a reporter had said that he may come out and be innocent, the man gets fatally stabbed.
I'm not saying it can't happen. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying everything, like you said, like the Tupac and stuff. I think all that just so happened to happen around the same time. I think because that wasn't the first time they tried to kill Tupac.
You absolutely
right. It wasn't the
right.
first time they tried to kill Biggie. So I think what it was when Suge Knight had that meeting and it didn't go the way he wanted it to go, everything just blew up.
Well,
I think Suge Knight really had something to do with all of it.
Here's the missing part of that story. After that happened, 3 days later, one of Puff's associates ended up shooting Tupac at the studio. That was a few days, 5 days after they had that meeting.
Mm-hmm.
So who you think Jay-Z wouldn't talk to? Because Puff wasn't at that meeting.
Ain't no telling, man. Like I said, when you pick up that mic and you go into the industry.
Now, I ain't say JD. I ain't say JD. I mean, it could have been Jay and Puffy because they tight.
Tight as booty cheeks.
Really?
I mean, hey
Wow.
man, somebody had to
I
say
hate to
it.
say it, but it relate.
Yeah, man. My thing is this: when you pick up that mic and you go into that industry, you know what you're getting into. Like for real, if you don't know what you're getting into, your mind is gonna be blown.
Yeah, you soon to
DMX,
find out.
yeah, DMX said it. Ice Cube said it. It's so many rappers come out saying, these industries ain't good for you.
No.
This industry is not good for you. It make you a lot of money, but at the same time, you got to make them more money than you make yourself.
Now, I want to circle back to the comment that we got. We got a person in the comments, Shelby, that stated that it's BS. Tory did it. Now, obviously, she's a Megan fan,
For sure.
and she likes to whatever got the Megan knees and all that stuff like that. But Shelby, if you believe that and that's how you feel, I really want you to prove to me out of all the evidence that's coming out that is stating that Tory did it. Because from the body cam footage and everything, it don't look like my man did it. It looked like her homegirl Kelsey did it.
But my thing is this: the body cam ain't until after the fact that she got shot. So you really ain't seeing nothing but the after effects. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So he could have done it.
Right. So she was on. So when she was on Gail Scott and she was like, I don't know what they keep talking about. They talking about that I had glass in my feet. I don't remember that. That didn't happen.
Oh, yeah.
But on the body cam, when she got out of the truck, she stepped into the glass.
Oh, that's
when she went to the hospital and they removed shards out of her foot and gave it to the detective. That was glass because she stepped on glass when she got out of the truck, and you heard her when she stepped on the glass on the body cam. Security said the same thing. And then when the officer asked where Tory was at, he was still in the truck after the shots went off.
Man.
But how can you lock bro up for not having all that? So they didn't even have all that evidence.
Exactly. And still getting locked up.
Because
all this was being held.
Because here's the thing. If Rock Nation threatened his attorney, because if these high-power attorneys, then they all revolve in the same group.
You're right.
So
Rock Nation said bury
it could 10 years for shooting her in the foot. 10 years.
No, I think they said that. I think they said the gun was unregistered too, though.
But there was no DNA. There was no gun residue on Tory, but it was on Kelsey.
No,
but
Kelsey might have pulled that trigger.
She was tested for the gun residue, but it was I think 2 other male DNAs that was on there, but wasn't tested. So they don't know if it was a bodyguard. They don't know what it was ever. There was a 0.01% chance of 0.1% piece of DNA that was Tory's that was on the gun. So how did he fire with that much DNA on there? What did he have? What a telekinesis, my dog? He had telekinesis, my dog.
Hey, he gotta lay low, man. He gotta lay low.
He did like he didn't say nothing. Bro, I looked at all this stuff. I'm looking at this stuff like, bro, this is crazy.
I think didn't he drop something in prison though? Some type of project?
Album? Yeah, he dropped was it an album or was it a
I seen that.
It might have been a mixtape.
I think it was a mixtape. Yeah, I think it was a mixtape he dropped. But my thing is, hey, if he did it, he know who did it or whatever. He went to jail for it.
Right.
And he didn't say, no, it was such and such. All he kept saying was it wasn't me.
Yeah.
But
so you got 2 choices. Either let them know who it was and still be out there in the streets making your money because they gonna come after you either way. Because you're making this money. I might as well make money while y'all come after me.
Because honestly, all of them could have just said nothing. They could have just said,
yeah. They could have. Everybody could have been quiet.
How can you create a case when nobody said anything?
But everybody saying Tory Lanez did it. It was Tory Lanez. Megan Stallion and her girl. It was Tory Lanez. It was Tory. Yes, Tory did it. So I mean, hey.
Nah, Shelby. I hate to hurt your feelings, but I don't want you to be like them Drake fans.
Damn, Drake.
I don't want you to be like those Drake fans that's mad because Kendrick over here breaking records and y'all boy Drake is in the corner crying.
He not in the corner crying, bro. He on some type of island with a 13-year-old. I mean, with a chick. Whoa, with a chick. You know what I'm saying? with a little ping right above him.
No.
You ain't really heard from him. I know that.
No, not like you used to.
Yeah.
Nah.
Because
He on
he's
the
caught up.
island.
He's caught up in that lawsuit, trying to get the lawsuit popping. He just changed the lawsuit. He just amended the lawsuit.
Yeah.
And included all of the reactors into the lawsuit, more of the reactors into the lawsuit. So
he's suing Kendrick.
He's still going through.
Well,
with
he's
that?
suing man. Yeah, he going. They just changed some type of legal terms in there to where he can use the stuff that he used in the Super Bowl as well. So
they added that in there.
So
yeah.
But see,
I don't think it's for money though. I think it's more to pull as much money as he can out of Kendrick party, so Kendrick can't really do too much. Because the more money he pull out, the less money they got to put in his projects.
But see, here's the thing. This is what I think about it. I honestly think that he asked for this. Honestly,
Who did?
Drake.
He been asking for it.
He asked for it. He wanted the beef. He got the beef. He lost. He was
and
like,
now he mad.
And look, some people in his circle was like, you know what you can do?
You can sue him.
You can sue him. No, you can sue. It ain't gonna be a weak move.
All you gotta do is do what Meek Mills did: take his L and keep it moving.
Right.
Just lay low. But see, he's so used to dropping something every summer, then drop. Man, I mean, he was dropping like 2 albums a year, bro. He dropped a mixtape and an album.
He dropped a lawsuit. That's what he dropped.
That was the 2025 drop.
Right.
And now, I think now he's on tour, doing his little tour thing or whatever. I wonder how that Toronto show went with Kendrick. Like, I haven't seen it yet.
Oh, I ain't check it out.
I think he's supposed to be going to Toronto, so I'm trying to figure out how that's gonna work out. Because they ran up on last time when Rick Ross was in Toronto, they ran on Rick Ross and his whole crew and got the banging.
Yeah, they did.
I was like, Rick Ross, I don't think he's gonna go there again.
Did they knock his security out?
I thought it was him.
He was running.
Oh, okay.
He was running.
I think his security got knocked out.
Yeah, his security guy got knocked out.
Had him leaned over.
I gotta see I want to see how that's gonna play out. Like, is they gonna turn up like that or what?
I would expect them to.
I mean, I don't know, because Kendrick got a little different circle.
He does.
Kendrick ain't got like regular security. He got them blue boys walking around with him. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think too many people go run up on them blue boys. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think so either.
So it's a little different,
especially because I mean, pretty much anywhere you go, if you rocking blue, y'all all really the same.
Exactly.
Right?
So I don't think
like you go to a different state, like, so yeah, I'm from California, rollers, whatever.
Yeah.
And you go to Canada and you like, oh yeah, I'm such and such here.
Yeah.
Y'all pretty much supposed to be like on the same team. I don't know. I
don't see too many people running up on Kendrick trying to knock him out where he got his boys around him. Now he probably have regular security, but he mostly keep a lot of his people around him.
Yeah, he repping Compton until he died.
Yeah.
So
like when he did an interview in a backyard, bro. It looked like it was a straight hood backyard, and it wasn't nothing but them boys behind.
He's still tied in.
It wasn't nothing but, when I say nothing but them boys, I ain't talking about like 4, 5. The backyard was like packed with a bunch of people, bro.
And mask.
No, a lot of them didn't have masks on. They was just standing there like, what? So I don't think too many,
we ain't got nothing else but
I don't think too many people go run up on Kendrick like they did with Rick, because Rick, he got regular security. He not tied in, as they say. You know what I'm saying?
I
don't see. I wouldn't run up on nobody in Kendrick camp. You know what I'm saying?
Good luck.
You feel me?
Look, it's gonna be a fire from the West Coast all the way to the East Coast.
Man, it's gonna look terrible, bro.
And he got so much respect, man. That's what's so crazy. Like, he got so much respect.
Mm-hmm.
Not just
in the streets.
From the
Super
like
Bowl.
Crips. No, not just from Crips, but like from Bloods too. Like, everybody gets respect for him. Like that whole pop out concert, and everybody was able to be on the same stage.
Yep.
Yeah, that was crazy,
bro. Just all peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, man.
First person to do it, bro.
Like you gotta have massive street cred for that, flat out.
You got to know. You got to know some top people to do that, to pull that off.
You got to know some top people to pull that off.
So we know, Andy.
So go ahead and run up on them if you want to. You might get close, but I guarantee you, your family ain't gonna see you that night. I promise you that. Don't do it. Just stay your ass at home if you want to do something crazy. For real.
That's bad. So man, look, man, y'all been bring. Oh man, I meant to circle back when you said that as long as Rihanna could not sing.
Yeah, she can't sing. No, I'm not. Wait, let me rephrase that.
Yeah, fix that.
I'm not saying she can't sing. I'm saying they stopped her from singing. They blocked her from singing.
Yeah, I can see that.
So
because if you remember, Rihanna was coming up.
She was, yeah,
fast.
Yeah, she was
beautiful young lady, sing, and she was kind of ghetto. They was loving that, bro.
She wasn't on top for a minute. I feel like she was on top for a little second.
Yeah, she
for
was.
a second, and then Beyonce said, "Hold on, let's press stop." Not pause. Let's press stop, because you know she was up under Jay.
Yeah,
literally.
that's how the Chris Brown and Rihanna fight started over Jay.
I think so.
Yeah,
it could be.
It was from what I read, because I had to go back and look at it.
Mm-hmm.
Not for this conversation, but I was just kind of curious. It was basically supposedly what happened is from what I read. And somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but supposedly it was about herpes or whatever like that. And she contracted herpes from Jay-Z, and Chris Brown found out about it. Oh. But then there's stories that she seen that Chris Brown was talking to another girl, and she ended up getting upset and ended up fighting him.
My thing is you're on top. You singing, you're on top. You kind of fade to the back, and then all of a sudden just come out with the most popularest makeup ever, besides Kendall's stuff. That's crazy. Yeah. Somebody put you on. So I think they was like, you know what? We gonna give you a little bone. You can have this makeup, do your little makeup and perfume stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And lead the singing and be. She didn't have a choice but to say okay. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, her shit took off too.
Yeah, it took off like a mud. Took off.
I mean, she dropped. I think when I read this article, she had dropped like 7 albums in 7 years.
She was
going hard. She was all over the radio.
All over the radio with everybody.
And she was like, let me get this contract over so I can be free.
For real.
Hey, I'm about to drop all these hits and then I'm gone. Like I ain't even, we're not doing it.
Crazy run.
Yeah, it was. Until B stopped it.
She probably the only person that could do something like that.
Beyonce is dangerous. Like, I mean, look at the rest of the group. The rest of the group is gone.
Not even that. Tell me
Kelly, she got Kelly acting.
Bro, I ain't gonna say nothing about it. That's my girl. I love Kelly.
I love Kelly. Like, Kelly, but I actually think Kelly sings better than
Beyonce. A lot of people like Kelly better than Beyonce.
I think because
the
they
voice
see
or just you talking about her
just
voice.
Period. Just her all together.
I think people see the devil in Beyonce, bro. Like for real. Because if you look at it, since Beyonce been singing on top, only person that was able to really even challenge her was Rihanna. Anybody else? Who else was it?
Yeah, I think she was the closest.
Yeah. Anybody else?
That's black.
Period.
That's black. She was the closest that's black.
You don't know what I'm about to say.
I know you about to say.
It's a lot of white girls.
Carrie, what's her name?
Carrie Clarkson?
I think that's her name. Ain't that the country singer?
Oh, Kelly Clarkson?
I don't know.
Not Kelly
They got the TV show now?
No, the one that's dating the football dude. What's her name?
Katy Perry.
Katy Perry.
Oh, I was close.
No, wait a minute. It's not Katy.
No, it ain't even Katy Perry. That's
not Katy Perry.
I don't know. Well, whatever.
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, Taylor Swift.
I feel like her and Rihanna probably got the same type of popularity.
No, she's bigger than Rihanna. She bigger than Rihanna.
She bigger than Rihanna.
I think she's bigger than Beyonce.
What?
I'm
talking about in their heyday, like when Beyonce was on top. I don't think nobody.
I think Taylor Swift is still bigger than Beyonce because her tour was groundbreaking and broke records. From what I read, I don't listen to Taylor Swift.
Only reason why is because she's still doing it now. That's why. Beyonce
ain't gonna bother her because she ain't bothering her crowd.
Exactly. Right. If Beyonce put a tour out today, tickets a sellout, no matter how
She
much
was
they
just
cost.
on tour though. Was she just on
She's
tour?
still on tour, ain't she?
She touring right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. With her kids.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
She surely is.
Because I seen a couple clips.
And guess who not touring right now?
Who not?
Nobody.
Rihanna?
That white girl you was just saying.
Oh,
She ain't
Taylor
touring
Swift.
right now.
Taylor Swift.
Because her man off season, so she's trying to be with him.
Beyonce said, "Hey, I got this. Go sit down."
Makes sense.
I got.
Well, she just finished up a tour.
And Beyonce probably started her tour.
No, Beyonce been
They
on
like
tour for a
they.
minute
I
now.
think they kind of go. Katy Perry, whatever her name is, be like,
Taylor
I
Swift.
ain't about to mess with her. Whatever her name is, bro. Be like, look, I ain't gonna mess with your people. I'm good. You stay over there. You know, she don't want no smoke. Only thing she trying to do is just have fun. That's it.
They don't really got to step on each other's toes.
No,
though.
they don't. For real,
Beyonce crowd probably listen to Taylor Swift on the radio, and that's about it. But they not going to her concerts.
They probably is going to their concerts,
Well,
but
you
if
talking
it's
the
a
same type
Beyonce
of fan?
concert,
The same fan?
Yeah.
if it's a Beyonce concert and a Katy Perry concert,
Taylor Swift.
man, whatever her name is, shoot, Taylor Swift. The Swifties.
But all the Taylor Swift
Right.
fans are going to Beyonce's concert.
Most definitely,
For sure.
Yeah.
most
Yeah.
definitely,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
they pretty much was the Beehive before they even started switched over
That
to the
give you an
Swifties.
answer?
I know it was that Swifties.
Is that what they call for real?
Yeah, they got to
Oh, my
Swifties.
goodness.
Yeah,
So what they
boy,
call
look
them.
at that. Your boy was on
You
it.
got the Swifties and the Beehive.
Yeah, see, look at that. Boy, look at that.
I hate to see them in a fight.
Somebody made an
That's probably
animation
crazy.
about that.
Yeah.
One,
for real?
Yeah.
look,
That's crazy.
one group with Swifters, the other one trying to sting with their ass.
Oh man, that would be hilarious, bro.
Like, what is y'all out there doing? We trying to get them with what? Our stingers. Are y'all trans? Like, what y'all doing?
Just a whole lot of crazy.
I ain't even going there.
Right. He out of pocket.
Out of pocket with that
Out
one.
of pocket.
'Cause-
You went too far.
But
Come on.
but you know what? The trans probably love Taylor Swift. They probably love her.
I think they love Beyonce more though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They love
Think so?
Beyonce
I
more.
think they like-
Absolutely, bro.
Especially remember the little that you
Yeah.
know, man.
The what? What the fuck?
Oh, the
what,
wave she was she used to do.
No, I thought it was. Oh, never mind.
what the hell was that?
I thought it was from the video you was talking about.
Yeah.
He should have
Should've
put a ring on it. Yeah.
Man, girls was doing that left and right, bro.
Oh, I thought he was talking about the trannies. I thought he was talking about. Dang, we switched.
Man.
I guess we switched.
We didn't switch topics.
We switched gears.
We
Like a
didn't. No,
All right.
because she used to do this like
Yeah.
you should have put a ring on it. Man, it was so many people doing that.
Mm-hmm.
From single women to married women, all of them was doing that stupid junk.
Like
Like,
TikTok videos. And stuff.
yeah.
Oh.
Talking about he should have put a ring on it. Like,
Ain't you married? Yeah, so shut up. He put a ring on it. What not what else? See, that's my problem with females. Not all
No, you
females.
We clear that up every
he was trying
time.
hard not to offend. Like,
Hell yeah.
not all females, but you know,
Because I was
some.
going to hit her with it real quick.
They want a ring on it. They want the house. They want the car. They want the kids so they can be nice and comfortable. What are you giving us?
Nothing.
I can get this raggedy. Can I say pussy?
No.
No.
My goodness. Too
Can
late
I-
now. You might as well finish the
I
sentence.
told you. I just glanced over it. Don't you give me the same raggedy privates? Got it. Give me the same raggedy privates that every other female out here got. And when you leave, I gotta give you half everything. I gotta still pay you.
Yeah,
That's a governmental contract.
This is crazy. Like,
Hold on. Before you finish that, somebody just put up there and said that Taylor Swift Era Tour was officially named the highest grossing concert tour of all time.
Oh, okay.
that's what's up.
Yeah.
Y'all Swifties are out there.
So that means she's more popular. She
Definitely,
made it more popular.
definitely
than
more
me.
popular. And I think her ticket price was probably more reasonable.
Oh, if they're
That-
more reasonable,
facts.
then yeah.
Or,
Sure.
or she probably had more stadiums. It could have been one of the two.
She probably do more shows
Because I know she was adding shows too.
I was about to say that's what she probably add shows, but she probably do more shows. And by her ticket prices being reasonable,
She younger
everybody
too.
can
younger.
go.
She way younger than
when
B though.
Beyonce was her age, was she killing her? I mean,
Oh, you
it's
talking
two
about
different. It's two different times though.
Yeah.
You got the streaming.
That's like LeBron Jordan type stuff.
Yeah, pretty much.
It is not.
It is,
We
bro.
back
It's
on
two
this?
different eras.
No, I'm
almost.
saying it's two different eras.
Bro, he had to throw that in there.
I'm just almost two different eras.
It's two different eras. That's all I'm saying.
Think about the technology they came out.
Hold on, producer.
You know.
I agree with you, but he didn't have to say what he said.
And how old is Beyonce?
What? Okay,
You
it's
didn't
like
have to go that far.
it's like
gap, bro.
Because
it's like
she
Shaq
back in her
because Taylor Swift done
late 20s.
Like I've seen it. I've
who
seen her.
late 20s?
No,
Late
Taylor
20s,
Swift,
early
30.
30s.
Oh, she's 35.
She's 35.
Taylor
How old
Swift,
is Beyonce?
Beyonce 40 something.
Bro, she's 35.
She's 35, bro. Like
43.
She's older than me. That's crazy.
And she 43.
He said that's crazy. I thought Beyonce was older than that.
What?
Bro.
I did
Bro.
too. Well, no.
That's the same generation. What?
No, that's not.
No, that's not.
No,
She
that
still got
ain't
8 years on her.
but
Still got 8 years on her though.
yeah, that's
Beyonce started
It's two
out
different-
way before she
Yeah, she
Taylor
raised
Swift
it after.
did.
Beyonce been singing. She was like 15.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. That is a Michael
when did
Jordan.
Taylor Swift come out?
LeBron
It couldn't have
James.
been when she was 18 or something like that. She
No,
came out when she
when
was
did
like
Taylor Swift-
25 or something.
When did Taylor
She
Swift come
turns
out?
35 on
So
December.
she's 34.
Yeah.
She came out at She came out at what? 23? I mean 03?
She must have came out like in the 2020. No,
No,
I don't
like
know.
she had like
2006. First album.
26.
First album was 2006.
2006.
And when was
20
Beyonce?
years?
Was Beyonce first
Beyonce
album?
came out way before.
Yeah, Beyonce been out
Okay,
since 90
so
something, bro.
we can gauge it by that then. 20,
Beyonce been
20
out-
years and what?
3 years, bro.
What?
No, Beyonce's been
No,
out
but
longer
they
than
talking
that.
about, so they probably talking about
Just Beyonce being
by
by
herself.
herself. But you gotta remember, she had a whole goddamn.
Okay,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
So
Way before that.
But that was like what 2000 though.
But that's still-
like
But
2000.
But that's still Beyonce.
bro.
Beyonce was still the face of that hookup, bro.
True, but
So I mean,
She was in movies and stuff too. I don't know if the movie started before the singing.
she came back though.
I mean, her hand was in some of everything, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but
And everybody
came-
paying.
Fighting
She
Temptations was my shit.
You said what?
Fighting Temptation.
Fighting-
That was my shit
Oh
back in the day.
man, that was
You like that too?
I like her
No.
singing. She was out
But-
cold.
You know who I think I'll sing her, bro? If they
get the name right.
huh?
Get the name right this time.
You just made me lose her name.
Oh,
she got a show now. She doing a show now. She played in that movie where they was doing the old singers and stuff. Dang, what's her? No, not Sinners. This is a old movie. This was like a bunch of years ago. I can't remember her name, bro. Dang, black lady. She got a sit down show now. She could sing her ass
You talking
off,
about
though.
Hudson?
Yeah,
Jennifer Hudson?
Jennifer Hudson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
She
man.
can-
Yeah.
Who's that?
She-
I think she can blow better than Beyonce.
Who's that?
for-
Dream Girl.
Dream
Mhm.
Girl.
Yeah.
See, I know I was on the right track.
Yeah, that movie was legendary
Oh,
at the time.
then Beyonce playing Cadillac Records?
Yep.
She did.
Yep.
She did.
I ain't
She was
like
in
that
Dream
neither.
Girls. That was Dream Girls, wasn't it? Oh,
Mhm.
that wasn't Dream
Two
Girls?
different.
It's two different movies.
Oh no, it was.
Records.
You're right. That's right.
Yeah,
Cadillac
it's-
Records when my man died at the end. Yeah, you're right.
Now what about Adele?
Adele who?
I like
Oh,
her.
the singer.
Yeah, she married to she dating LeBron homeboy, Rich Paul.
Why you gotta bring LeBron in there?
I'm just trying to make relation. I'm trying to
LeBron's
relate.
so bad, golly, y'all.
Nobody
y'all
hates
so
LeBron.
bad. Every time somebody says something about, why you gotta bring LeBron though? Why you gotta bring? I mean, dang.
Nobody-
You know what?
She said
That
that
be me
it's what-
saying-
Adele can sing her ass off too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, Adele
that's what
blow
I'm
too.
saying. That's what I was gonna say first before Taylor Swift was Adele, because everybody say Adele can really, really sing.
Yeah, she can.
I ain't never listened to her albums, but
I'm not listening
I'm
to her
pretty
album,
sure you
but
heard some of her songs.
I heard
though.
some of her
Yeah,
songs.
probably.
I ain't
You
gonna be
didn't
sitting-
realize it was her.
I ain't gonna be
I
sitting there
was about to say, I
listening.
can't name one. I probably didn't heard it though.
You probably
Yeah.
heard everybody done heard Adele songs
Yeah,
and don't
yeah.
realize it's her.
Yeah, that's a fact.
She sounds like a black woman.
I was about to say
I
that.
was gonna ask you, is she black? Because I'm like,
No,
is she
she's
black?
white.
No, she not.
She white?
Yeah.
Mhm.
She got a soul
Can
sister voice.
blow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can blow.
Okay.
Dating that man.
Oh,
Man.
okay. Okay, we good. Oh, I got you.
well, since we on this road, because we ain't even got to the questions yet.
I like where this is going. I don't want to deal with the questions.
Since we on this road, I might as well just go to the next hot topic that we got out there.
Here we go with P. Diddy.
Nobody's about to talk about P. Diddy.
Oh, I'm about to say, man,
Diddy,
free my man, bro.
No Diddy.
Not free my man.
Well, Trump said he may
Oh
pardon.
yeah, I seen that.
Trump said he might pardon him.
Yeah,
He may
I
pardon
seen
him.
that.
I fuck with
He
Trump
got
now.
asked today about it.
I mess with Trump
And he
now.
was like,
Why? 'Cause he about to let
He
him
about to let my boy P.
He
Diddy
just
out.
let NBA
Then he
young boy
might
out.
as well
He showed Frank Lucas. Not Frank Lucas.
Frank Lucas.
Not Frank Lucas, bro. What's my man name?
He terrible with names, bro.
Man, I'm terrible with names.
He might as well let R. Kelly out.
What's it?
That's-
Free Kels.
Yeah, that's
If
what
he let
I
R.
mean.
Kelly out, bro.
If Kels drop a,
He gonna drop if he get out.
they
he
go
gonna
crazy
drop, bro.
with it.
He's
If
gonna
Kels have a concert where he get out, everybody going to
Oh,
it.
for
Man,
sure.
if R. Kelly have a concert,
I'm
man,
going to it.
I
That'd be
won't
by
crazy.
myself.
Hey, listen, if R. Kelly have a concert and hopefully Chris Brown get out of the situation that he's in, and he brings Chris Brown out on stage,
Oh, that'd be crazy.
oh, that'd be dope.
That'd be
Hide
crazy.
your woman.
Because he did that
Hide
musician.
your sister. Hide everybody.
That'd be crazy.
I'll be in the stands my damn self, like, you know what?
Hell yeah. Hey, can I see your ID first?
Hey.
Yeah, for real.
Matter of fact, had a criminal tour. P. Diddy, Chris
Oh,
Brown.
man.
Oh man. That's
Sad.
messed
You
up.
ain't
That's
right
messed
for that
up.
Sad
one.
to say, he would probably sell out.
Cause,
It will,
Probably
though.
would.
Because I'll be the first one buying a ticket.
oh look,
You-
hey look, order. I didn't do it to her. You got Tory Lanez, you got R.
Hey,
Kelly, you
dang.
got P. Diddy, you got
Yeah.
Chris Brown. I ain't do it.
But hold on, but Chris
Bro.
Brown didn't do nothing, man. You can't put them in the same category as Chris Brown because Chris Brown really didn't do nothing.
Hey.
What did he do? He whooped a chick butt in a car. She bit him, didn't she? If you bite me, you deserve to get your block knocked off. I'm just saying.
I mean,
I'm just saying. What R. Kelly did, he locked chicks up in the attic. I mean,
R.
pissing on
Kelly
people.
he didn't like nobody up in the attic.
We don't know that.
R.
Yeah,
Kelly
It was in the
R. Kelly,
basement.
They didn't want to leave.
It was in the.
They didn't want to leave.
I agree.
He was on
But-
some weirdo stuff.
Who, R. Kelly?
Yeah.
What kind
He
of
just like
weirdo
them
stuff?
young.
Right. Wait a minute.
They say 20s. Like,
Right. Hold on, bro. Hold on.
I thought he meant like 20s. I don't think he meant like
No, he-
13.
no,
Yeah.
he like 18, 19, 20, 21.
That's
he
a little
like,
creepy.
But
yeah, that's a
Aaliyah
little
was,
creepy. But whoa, now we gonna say that. We gotta say Damon Dash. We gotta say Jay-Z.
I ain't saying they
we
ain't
gotta
weird,
run with
bro.
all them.
It,
they all did the same
it
thing.
made
Yeah.
me think the other day, like, bro, is everybody that we grew up looking
Listen,
up to,
yes,
is they
pedophile,
all like
yes.
everybody's messed up, bro? Like,
Yes,
Bro,
everybody.
Bro,
it made me
yes.
think about it. Because
Like
look
when
at
you
everything
listen to
that's
when you
going
go
on.
back and listen to the lyrics,
You be like,
you like, wait a minute, bro.
No,
Like,
for sure.
like we was saying
For sure,
this.
bro.
because we wasn't understanding. Now that we understand, we like, bro,
Yo.
wow, that's
Yo.
what that mean. Age ain't nothing but a number.
Yeah.
Ain't that something, boy?
I'm
P.
telling
Diddy, take that. What? This what you was doing?
It was a reason behind them shiny suits. That's the baby boy.
Man, dog. And you know what messed me up, bro? Because I read my man book, TD Jakes, bro.
Oh,
He jacked
yeah.
me up,
Yeah,
bro.
that's-
What
I think that's why he stepped down too.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see the way he stepped down? He was on stage. Like he was about to pass out. I
I
said,
didn't see that.
I didn't.
I just
don't
know his
nothing
daughter
about that.
took over.
bro. He was doing a sermon. He was on stage and he was preaching and stuff. And
Oh, try to make it seem like it was medical.
yeah, that he tried to make it. No.
Oh, the LeBron James thing. He took that page out of LeBron James book.
So
that
then you know he was.
Why
like,
do we got to keep talking about LeBron?
I brought it up one time. He did it 3 times already,
Man,
bro.
Can we let that man live?
Let
Please?
that man live. That's all
I
I'm
mean,
saying.
he out there dancing on a grade 2 MCL spring. You know,
Boy,
Did he retire?
Don't be no hater. Who?
LeBron.
Nah.
he should.
He need to.
Why? Mm-mm.
I keep my comments to myself.
Please do.
He one
I
of the
will.
he one of the greatest ever. We ain't got to get into the debate, but he one of the greatest ever.
I didn't want to get into
One
the
of is right.
Yeah. So
The
I
debate is-
you can
and-
leave it at
and it
that.
ain't the
And
top
You
five.
can, yes.
And the
You
top,
can leave
in the
it
top
at that,
20,
though,
you
for
know.
Maybe.
Lucky,
Please don't. They
No,
don't.
yeah,
They
lucky
don't.
to be in the top 75. And that's because
He don't know.
padding his stats.
I'm
He don't
just
know
saying,
you better
all
tell
I'm
him.
saying is
Yeah.
if he's one of the best to ever do it, I would like to see him do it, especially if he's doing it at a good pace, still rocking.
Like he is now.
Yeah,
when he
I
stopped
totally
lying
understand.
and blaming and
Now, the antics,
falsifying entries and stuff like
that's
that.
different. I'm
Falling
talking about
out
the
for
ball
no
play.
reason.
Y'all
I'm
do
talking about what he doing on the court.
realize they was padding Michael Jordan stats. Y'all do realize that, right? They
Well,
was
they just coming out saying that now. They just
coming
coming out saying that now.
So
Because
why
they
wasn't they
couldn't say-
saying that back then?
Because
he was Michael Jordan.
Yeah, they ain't
He's
gonna say
still
it back
Michael
then.
Jordan.
Exactly.
But he ain't got the power he had back then.
How you know?
He got he had Rockefeller power back then. Now he got Suge Knight power.
They had a lot of dudes stats. He wasn't the only one.
Yeah, but
Thank you.
They said it about Kobe
Thank you.
too.
But
Thank you.
But when you
I
Michael
wasn't a Kobe
Jordan
fan either.
and you
When
playing again,
listen,
okay, let's say
hold
this.
on,
You
hold
ball,
on.
right?
As long as you got
If
human
you can
error,
ball, if you can ball, no, I ain't listening to you. If you can ball, if you balling, I mean, like really ball,
Right, really balling.
and they put a bunch of kids on the court, of course you're gonna score 69 points.
Right.
Jordan, guess who was checking
a whole bunch
Jordan?
of kids on the court.
Guess who was checking
A whole
Jordan
bunch
back
of kids
then?
on the court.
Guess what?
A whole bunch
John
of kids
Stockton, Jeff Hornacek, Russell.
How old was these guys?
a whole
They
bunch of
was-
kids.
They was almost out the league
Oh, okay.
when Jordan was playing.
Oh,
remember?
man. Yeah.
And went that for the same thing for LeBron when he went against the Spurs?
Who?
When he went against Kobe?
No. What do you mean? What? Kobe,
You say he played them in their
was old?
prime?
You said
You say he played them in their prime. He played them in their
he
prime.
played
That's
who
what
in
you
their
saying.
prime?
Against Dirk. He played him in his prime.
He played against Dirk in his prime.
Is that what you saying?
That was for Dirk to win. Bron just pissed that one off. Yes, he messed that one up. That's what I say. I tell everybody that.
We got one last topic to get to. We got one last topic. We want to keep on?
They one of the best to ever do it, man.
Thank you. They both one of the best.
They both one of the best.
Yes.
It's hard to debate because you
let's
can get into so much
Yeah.
nuances, man.
That's a fact.
It's crazy.
just-
Like
man.
nobody
He
really
ain't in my
had
top
no
five.
defense when Jordan was playing. But go ahead, man. We'll get to the next one.
What I
He
do
ain't in my
find the most
top five.
interesting about that conversation,
okay.
though, when you talk to somebody younger, like my generation, you talk to somebody like 40. That was evidence. Or 50. I'm going to say 50. I'm going to say my bad, bro.
No, 40 was about right.
40, 50 years old. I'm just saying.
Both of y'all go to hell.
The conversation be different.
Yeah, it do.
It'd be
For real,
different.
for real.
Like,
Yo, motherfucker, you knocking on 40 while you talking.
And it's going to open up beautifully.
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 Let's go open up.
say that dog go open up beautiful.
All right. So
That's what that's what Puff said. That's why he in the trouble now. You go open up beautifully.
Oh, man. Yo.
y'all bad with these jokes, bro.
That wasn't a joke. That's what he said. But go ahead, man. Let's get to the next one, bro.
So Travis Hunter.
Travis Hunter. Travis.
Hunter.
Oh.
The new
Travis
kid on the block.
Young cat.
Definitely new kid on the block.
So many people try to tell him, bro.
You think it's true?
I don't know.
You think she a gold digger?
I don't think she's good for him. And yes, I do think she's on some gold digger stuff for sure, bro.
It's too late now.
But she like one of them new age gold diggers that act a certain way. You know, they ain't like the gold diggers we used to seeing. She
That's
different,
upfront
bro.
with it.
She a little bit different. Yeah, I feel like
She
her
play a
tactics.
role.
Yeah, her tactics are wow. It's the new age tactics.
So explain some of the tactics.
I was about to say, is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think it's a bad thing, bro.
Mhm.
They're hard to pick up on. I just feel like the younger generation, they way harder to pick up on when they'll be intentional about things and they play it off way different than how we, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like she either being coached to be acting the way she acting, or she
Coached.
just or
That's good.
no, for sure,
Yeah,
because
that's
a lot
good.
of the ways she's moving is way too smart, in my opinion, for her age.
Because if you think about it, and I went back and looked at the video when she said that he wasn't her type, and she left him in her DMs for the longest,
Mhm.
and she had to go to a birthday party, and
She found out who he was.
and it was like, oh, yeah, sure, you can go with me, and then they've been stuck together ever since. So I think what I'm thinking
They ain't been
is
stuck together. She found out who he was when they went to that party because
Probably.
everybody knew him from football. Everybody knew him.
Mm.
So now she was like, oh, you well known. How do I not know you?
That's when it all started.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
when
and you know why she don't know him? It's
because he wasn't making that money then.
No, it's because
He wasn't her type.
He wasn't her type. She probably don't know football.
She playing a long game. That's crazy.
She gotta
That's
be
crazy.
She gotta be.
If she pop one out, it's a wrap.
I don't think she gonna do that.
She go do it.
I don't think she gonna.
Oh
do
no!
that.
Somebody whoever close to her might tell her to do it.
I heard she was pregnant already.
What?
That's what I heard, man. Y'all can fact check that one.
Man, that's that. What? That was the picture of her.
No, that was Beyonce.
All I seen was legs, so I was about to be like, wait a minute.
Man,
all I seen was legs. I'm like, wait a minute.
No, she white, bro.
Yeah, that's what I was like.
She like Chaldean or something.
Yeah,
I was about to say
Chaldean.
she like Chaldean or
she Chaldean.
I don't know her name.
Oh yeah, she played.
Just look up Travis Scott's wife.
Yeah, Travis Hunter.
Why call him Travis Scott? Bro, what?
Because you bad with names.
Oh man, that's a
Leanna. Yeah, Lene. Yep, Leanna Lene.
That's funny. Hey, if she being coached, bro,
she a regular chick. I feel like she getting being. This is my conspiracy.
If she Chaldean, she definitely being coached.
She being coached by her dad.
You know,
they know the game, man.
You know who she might. You know who she remind me of a little bit? Them Kardashians.
Yep.
That's what she remind me of. And you know her. So she they mama. You know their mama trained them.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So it could be her. It could be a family member. Just girl, do this, do that. You know,
because at the end of the day, she gonna be able to, get what she want out of it.
If she pop a baby,
$40 million.
It's a wrap.
And depending on where they at, if she stay 5 years till he get a max contract.
3.
No.
Until he get a max contract. Okay.
Contract is up.
Yeah.
And if he does good enough to where he get a max contract, and then she dip, because she dip on a rookie contract, that's a rookie contract. But if you get a max contract after that, and you know them NFL max contracts, they a little bit more than the NBA contract.
Well, did he get a big bag in college?
He got a big enough bag.
Yeah,
he got her
G-Wagon. He bought her 600,000.
Yeah,
but I feel like anybody that's in the NFL or NBA that's just starting out should be smart like that UFC fighter. He put everything in his mama name, and his girl tried to comfort his money after they split.
That's something like Puff did,
and she couldn't get nothing out of him because nothing in his name.
Yeah, that's what Puff did. Puff put a lot of stuff.
Oh, that's why his mama showing up to the court.
Bro, put all his stuff in his mama name. That's why everything that they trying to sue him for, or the way they was trying to sue him for, they not really about to get none because he don't have nothing in his name. That's crazy work. That's smart, but that's crazy work.
That's real smart.
That's crazy work.
Gotta protect yourself,
man. I think my man Travis kind of
dropped the ball.
I'm not gonna say he dropped the ball. He was just too excited to have a beautiful woman on the side.
Man.
I wouldn't say all that
because every time you look,
I would say she's beautiful. I'm sorry.
In his
to him, she is the.
But every picture you see them standing next to, he's showing 32.
His smile is
every
crazy.
Every time he next to her,
he seems like he's happy. He seems like he's happy.
That's not saying it, bro. That's not saying he's happy.
Definitely,
you know what I'm saying? Like
she the one. You see her, she be like, "I'm here," whatever.
He's definitely in love.
She running the manipulation game.
And to be quite honest, I'm not trying to hate or nothing like that.
You are,
but it's probably his first real girlfriend.
Look at that's hating.
Oh,
why you hating on him, bro?
I don't think that's his first real girlfriend. But
that's his coldest girlfriend. Like it's
probably his first real girlfriend.
I think that's one.
I'm pretty sure he had
a couple of girls.
I don't think so.
I think that's one of the girls.
He just went to Colorado, bro. You don't think what? He just came from Colorado, where it was nobody.
But you got to remember, he a hater, man. So let that hater over there.
I'm not a hater.
On certain topics,
you gotta think about
it.
When it comes to relationships, I agree.
I've heard that some parents or mothers would dress their little ugly kids up in name brand clothes just so they can have friends. So I'm just saying.
I'm not judging him. I don't know how the man looked, but my thing is,
I heard she was pregnant too.
She not.
She not.
Mm-mm.
Oh, y'all look out confirmed it.
He just pulled it up.
Oh, you just pulled it up.
Oh, my bad.
Right there. Okay. It's highlighted.
Or they probably I don't think
she's not pregnant.
I don't think she.
Man, I heard his dad had just got out of prison, or his dad had asked to get out of prison to go to the wedding, and she didn't want the dad there. So she was acting crazy or acting kind of weird. I just think that's how cold, man.
I heard that too.
I think he. You know they don't have a prenup either. So I think somebody from his family, somebody from one of the uncles or some should have pulled him to the side. I'm like, look, I know this is your first real piece. And I know you think she's just the coldest, but it's something not right. You need to open your eyes up. And it takes a lot of stuff for a woman to be able to do when a man is in love with the vision for them to come to and be like, you just messed up my whole life. And by that time, it's already too late.
Yeah.
So I mean, of course, Bow Wow is the wrong person to say something to him, but even Bow Wow pulled him to the side like, look, man, that's not the one for you. But
like, does he have a brother, or where's his uncle? His dad?
That's what I'm saying.
Well, his dad just got out of prison. I mean, my dad in prison. So it's hard to even
navigate that one.
Yeah. With communicating with somebody else like that, and then trusting what they say.
But he got
all of
uncles
that stuff.
though. I mean, he should.
But
how you know? Look at Deion Sanders. He look at
Deion
Deion Sanders like a father.
It was like drug charges, bro. Like his dad, like they was probably. I think they was in deep kind of.
They was in there.
I'm pretty sure Deion Sanders probably put him to the side and had a conversation with. I mean, I think that's the kind of man he is. Mm-hmm. He's a straight shooter, so he gonna tell you what it is. Yeah. And he probably like, look, I love this woman. This is what I plan to do, and he just said he's gonna do it. Now, I think anybody that's going into any situation with a whole bunch of money definitely need to have a prenup. Matter of fact, I don't care how much money you got. I definitely think you should have a prenup regardless of the case.
I ain't got no prenup.
You stuck. Yeah, you stuck.
See, I admire you so much. I really do.
But you love her, so it don't. He love her, but she love you.
And what he see and what he feels.
But he probably haven't had nobody to show him true love though.
That's that too. Sure. And when you get that person that show you
what you think is
some
love,
type of love, it ain't even gotta be real love. If they just show you something, and it's a female, and it's a bad female in your eyes, it's a wrap.
He's so young, bro. He don't even know what the red flags are.
No, he don't.
You know what I'm saying?
That's us,
no, he don't.
You know the red flags are,
man.
And then when you ain't never been in no relationship, and this your first real relationship in front of cameras, so you kind of, I'm not gonna say stuck. He's going to be overjoyed because he got a bad woman on his arm.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
I'm about to go to the NFL. I'm about to get money. I'm doing what everybody said I couldn't do. My old dude locked up, so he couldn't help me. So I'm still here, and I got a bad woman on my. I'm not turning nothing down, and it's kind of bad that she the one he picked.
True.
I mean, you can't help what your heart fall for.
Man, if Deion Sanders can't tell him what's up, then
can't nobody.
That's the same path, like type of path. You know?
I still say he need to put some type of money aside, so she ain't getting it all.
I mean, she gonna put some money aside.
It don't matter if he do or not. If she go to the court, they pull that too. Or you put money to the side.
Like put it in, like
that's how they roll.
Man, give me that. Why you hiding this over here? Run that, man.
I say put in his dad's name, but his dad can't touch it. Put up some type of agreement to the point where his dad.
Before I put it in my dad.
Not Pops. You ain't gonna see that.
Yeah, you ain't.
But you can put it. You can type up some type of agreement that he can't touch it unless you say so, or something like that.
Or they can just tie everything to a trust. He can tie everything to a trust because that's considered.
But if he's trying to use that money, it'd be hard to get out of trust. If you want to use the money, you have to put it in somebody's name that you trust, that can go in and pull something out, give it to you.
Because I don't hear him talk about his mom.
Never.
I don't hear him talk about no type of family.
It better be Deion.
That's it. Because I'm not worried about Deion Sanders stealing no money from me.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't need to.
I mean, he done seen it all, so yeah.
Exactly. So my thing is, I put everything in Deion Sanders' name, man. Look, do this for me.
Just hold it.
Yeah, help me out. Boom. Y'all want what? You want one, baby? All right. Yo, Dion, can we get this money for me? Boom, boom. Do it that way. Now, when she want to leave, okay, goodbye. Oh, I won't have it. I ain't got nothing.
Correct.
Right.
You won't have a what? 0? No problem. We're going to see.
She can think she can have, and whatever he got in his name. Oh, you can have a house. You can have a car.
Facts. Exactly.
That's yours.
That's yours.
I got money set aside you don't know about, so I go get my own.
This baby
I
gonna
don't
be
have
taken
to
care
start
of
from
though.
the bottom.
T-Hunter, we give you game, bro.
Facts.
It's already too late. He said I do.
Yeah.
He said I do.
I mean, he's still it ain't too late. He still
ain't
put
all
stuff
over.
in his.
It ain't all over.
Yeah, he can still sign stuff over to Dion. I mean, that's the only person I trust. I'm gonna trust a person that got way more money than I got. Because if I put it in somebody name that's in prison and they just so happen to get out and I go to look at it and why'd I say $1?
You don't want to do that.
But like I said, you can type up some type of contract saying.
But he's already a criminal. You think he gonna go by that?
Just don't want to do that.
You think he gonna go by that? he's in jail for.
And plus, like a lot of the YNs, they don't want to listen to nobody that ain't doing ain't did or doing better than them.
That's
like I done made it here. What I'm gonna listen to you for? I'm here. Like you know, that's how they be thinking.
Well, look, team. Look, y'all came with the information. We couldn't even get to the questions, bro. Like,
thank God.
Yeah, we didn't even get to too much anything right now, man. Like, but y'all did great, man. Y'all brought that fire, man, and everything. The good part is we ain't got no outro. Like everything we talked about.
We just summed it up.
We summed it up.
Right.
There's nobody gets to hear me preach today.
Thank God.
Man, I know that light was shining on us for a reason.
Go to hell. Hey, look, we want to thank everybody for coming on the show. Cheyenne, Brian, Jeff is always here. You don't go home.
That's not true. I always go home.
You don't go home. Hey, we will catch y'all on the next go around. Peace.